All right, what's going on, folks? Welcome to another episode of My Camera's Crooked today. Another episode of Adventure Talk Live, where my camera's crooked, the coffee cup is empty, and it's just all kinds of crazy disasters. But what the heck, we're going to have fun anyway. So today I am joined by my good buddy Nate. Welcome, dude.
Howdy.
So today we got the silly idea. I don't remember if it was your idea or my idea, but we were trying to think of something to talk about. You didn't have a ton of time. I think I thought of it just because I saw like a Facebook ad for just some like ridiculous items on Wish. So we were like, let's look on wish.com and find some of the most like just absurd, ridiculous like outdoor industry products. And so
for $1.50.
Well, I didn't set a price limit, but okay. Generally, like you kind of don't have to, right? It's like going to the dollar store with a blindfold on and just being like putting your hand on something and be like, bet that's less than $5. Like you got a pretty good chance.
No kidding.
So I didn't set a price limit. I just got on Wish and just kind of searched for some things like camping, hunting, shooting, just to see what would come up. And then I was tempted to even put like just weird things like outdoor adventure, fun time and stuff like that. But I had more than enough content quickly by just putting like adventure, like camp, like stuff like that. So
yes.
Are you ready to reveal it? Reveal what's in
absolutely.
Wish? So I'm already worried that like my browsing history is going to be highly manipulated by what I was searching for and what I was adding to the cart. So if I ever buy things on Wish, it's going to get really weird. But let's look in my cart here. So here's the first one.
You didn't get sucked in when you joined and they said everything's for free, just pay shipping.
I mean, just about, man. So
I may or may not have.
So this is the first item I found here. Can you see my screen all right? Pet sling.
Yes,
backpack. I can. What I especially love, so they've got it. It comes in 2 different sizes. It comes in several different colors, but the actual photo is like a little like toy schnauzer over here. But then in like side images, like they didn't even get a real dog.
That's just
that one's a cat
photoshopped over. Oh, that's real.
That just looks.
The dog looks fake, but the cat looks real.
No, that totally is a fake dog. That's a real dog. That's a fake dog. That's a fake dog. And that cat just looks pissed.
Seriously, no. Definitely had to duct tape him to stay inside there. Yeah. I was thinking the first one on that page, like the landing page of that product, that's just a photoshopped face of a real dog. But that cat, you could definitely see like the lumps inside of it. Because I maybe dogs would be excited to be inside that thing, but
I don't know. He's way too happy. I think you're right.
But like, could you imagine trying to get a dog in there, like or any animal? The zipper's on the bottom, so like you're laying on your back, trying to tilt back and like fit this animal in there while you zip it up.
It's on the bottom.
I would love to see somebody try to use that.
Or is that it?
It looked to be on the bottom in the opening screen. Maybe it's not.
I don't know. Like maybe that whole like colored thing opens up. Well, anyway, like that's just a start. That's just product number 1. So here,
I like it.
We're going back to the cart here.
$450 steal. Here
we go. In case you just want to warn people at the next party you go to, a hat that says IPN Pools. You can get it in any color you like. And now I was shocked that this was $13. Like that's a lot for a really cheap Chinese trucker hat that says IPN Pools.
Especially since the last product was like originally like $38 marked down to $14. This is originally $15, and they're like, let's just get it down to $13.
Yeah. Fortunately though, Brian says, just found this in the mailbox and it was even better than expected. by better, I actually mean worse. And this is one of the times where worse is better, like in cheesy B movies. The font is crooked and mismatched sizes. I love it, but you should understand that I love it because it kind of sucks. The hat itself is actually really nice and very comfy. Oh, man, that's funny. So, moral of the story, don't pee in pools. Nah, we all pee in pools.
Just whether you're willing to admit it or not.
Yep. Okay, so this is the next one. I don't even know how to... Yeah, the meat socks.
Really, they should like tagline it as like, for those who want to tease their dogs and run around the house.
Well, but that's just like style one. Like, look at all the options. Like, you have like Converse shoe socks. You have X-ray feet socks. Oh, somebody drop $1? Nope, it's my sock.
Oh my goodness!
And this one's
for
only
$1.84.
Well, that's like the most expensive one, I think. No, they're all the same price. Yeah, it just looks like bacon, I guess.
Please look at how many people reviewed that.
Oh man, based on 1,266 ratings. I wonder if this is the same Brian from the last one. They are so horribly ugly that they are great. I love them. Oh, that is so funny. Description: number 1, pork. Number 2, toe bone. Number 3, shoes. Number 4, ice cream. $4. 6, strawberry. 7, husky. 8, fries. 9, lion. Lots of options. Are you there? It's cutting out a little bit. Yo, Nate, you there? I don't know. Maybe we lost Nate. Not sure. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one. While Nate's... of faces for it to pause on, I want to note that Nate's face is just... it changed. He had the ultimate expression going on there. So we'll just go back to the cart, look at the next one. This is another one that I thought was ridiculous. Nate, are you back? You're just frowning.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. Hey.
You're just sitting there pouting. Yeah, he was like catching up or something. So here's the next one that I thought was kind of crazy. So it's binoculars for $33, but in the description they are 50 by 50 by 56, so 50x by 50 mil objective. And I love that they have like the communist Chinese star, they've got like a Facebook like button, they have military in like really cheesy letters. Like, they've got to be good, right?
Right. I wonder
the colors don't even match, like picture to picture.
Who makes this stuff?
Dude, it's like just, I think most of this stuff is just total cheap, just Chinese like toy junk that they're like, well, I don't know, maybe somebody will buy it. But it seems like there's a lot of things in here that are like overruns and like B lots and restocks and stuff like that. Like stuff that like they couldn't sell normally. So they just had to find some way to like get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because honestly, I did buy something off of it because it was only $1. And so,
well, that's the hook. Like that's because when I was looking through here, I was like, huh, I want, like, it's worth the risk to just see.
Right.
And that's how they get
exactly
people.
What I thought. Because it was a pretty sleek looking watch. And I was like, you know what? If this is a piece of junk, yes. That's what I saw. Sorry, I'm getting completely sidetracked. Your very next thing, the Luminous Squid. We're not fishing in 4,000, 100,000 leagues under the sea here. Like, there's no like glow in the dark fish at 10 feet.
Yeah, this is like more ridiculous than the banjo minnow. And dude, look at that hook. It's not a treble hook. It's like a double octa hook.
Yes, Octodecathlon hook.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, and it like, I think it makes noise too. Or no, flashing LED light to attract more fish. Like lifelike and rapid action in the water. Excellent visual effect for luring fish. Suitable for use in sea, lake, pond, stream.
Nope.
It would be interesting to make like a funny video, like fishing video where we tried this. And it was just to see if we could catch something on this.
Catch the freaking Loch Ness monster. Jeez, man. How many do you get for $369? Do they say?
I think you just get one because it says select color. So I think they're just showing the different colors.
Gotcha. I would say because if you get a 4-pack, that might be worth. Either way, $3 is not that expensive. $4 is not that expensive.
Like, good luck changing the batteries in that son of a gun. What battery does my shrimp take?
Or good luck getting the fit, like getting the hook out of like a fish that swallows that. Just
Seriously,
a done deal.
The octa hook. Yeah, I don't know how you get that thing out. All right.
So, okay.
What's
Before
up?
we hopped on that, I was talking about this watch that I got, and I checked out. And this was like last night before that I was checking out Wish for the very first time, and I had heard about it and whatnot, but I ordered it, and they said it was going to be in like 3 days. I'm like, where is this stuff sitting?
Yeah.
That, like, it's going to, if I pay $1, and I know it's a hook and, it's a marketing kind of ploy to kind of get me hooked in, maybe Octa hooked in, but I don't know. I'm curious where all this stuff is sitting. It would be an interesting question that I have.
Yeah, I almost wonder if they somehow have a network of like just who has surplus warehouses of junk. And like you'll sell it where at cost, you won't make anything on it, but you'll get rid of the liability of it in your warehouse. And somehow they're connecting all these people on here. I mean, big picture, that's kind of what eBay is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe it's somehow drop ships from people or something. Also, I just noticed everything in my cart is $450. How did I even do that on a Wish?
That's what I was mentioning at first. I was like, wow.
How did I do that? All right, next one. So this is kind of like the bacon socks, but it's just chicken feet.
I feel like I would wear that like playing laser tag or something, just to creep people out. Like, I guess you wouldn't want to necessarily not wear shoes playing laser tag, but that's in the model who's wearing them, I don't get.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like some like Chinese schoolgirl thing,
right?
And it's almost like, okay, look, I'm wearing normal shoes and normal socks. Oh, and then I'll take them off. But they're only $1. They're only $1, and they're couples socks. Don't know what that means, but maybe that means you get 2 socks instead of just buying them one at a time, or maybe I don't know. You buy them for your wife. You buy whatever. Don't know what that means.
Also, I bet you that has been said multiple times. It's only $1. Actually, I'd probably say over under like a good bet would be a line of like 90% of Wish customers say it's only $1.
So what the heck? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do I got next on here? Apparently, I was really getting into like the footwear. I think like based on my browsing history, it started like generating all these things that like, oh, you liked the chicken socks? You've got to like the bath shoes.
Yeah, like you're definitely getting those for your birthday.
Oh, no. Yeah, they're $5. But it's just like, and they're like glossy. But so I don't know if they're made out of like croc material, like that like foam insulation stuff. But you can, and all the sizes, 25, is that Chinese
European
sizes, I guess? European?
Well, it might be. I don't know if there's sizes in like East Asia.
Don't know.
I know that I'm like a 40 something, like 45 and like European sizes or something like that.
I know. What is it? Oh, it's the Vibram 5 fingers. Those things have like super weird sizes that are almost Euro sizes, but not. But I learned a super interesting fact the other day. The American shoe size, do you know what it is? Like what defines that?
An inch.
No. like between sizes.
Oh no, yeah. What is that?
It's like goes way, way, way back, and it's 2 pieces of barley, like kernels.
What?
Like 2 little corns from barley.
That's crazy.
And
how'd you find that out?
It was on some YouTube channel, SciShow. They had something that was all these like unusual measurements. I also learned what a micromort is. It's if doing something gives you a 1 in a million chance of dying, that is a micromort. And so they judge risk based on like, parachuting is 10 micromorts. Actually, it's probably more than that. And swimming with sharks is 4 micromorts. Random fact of the day. But yeah, shoe sizes are based on like, it goes way back to like the size of a piece of grain. Now, I don't know how they determined like the starting point. I don't know about that. But well, that's the Bass shoes. And lots of apparel on here. It seems like that's, I don't know, most common thing on Wish. But here's the next thing. You know how you really like, how your favorite actor is Nicolas Cage? Mm-hmm. Well, it is now, because you can have the Nicolas Cage face tracksuit.
And if it wasn't so expensive, I would buy that for somebody.
Yeah, that was $27. But it is like a full like dye sub. It's just a pattern of Nicolas Cage's face. Oh.
And he gets like probably $3.75 a year for the royalties on that.
But he probably doesn't make a thing. He probably doesn't even know this exists. But I like the one that's like right in front here. But I'm just like, why does this exist? Eloise says, good Christmas present.
Exactly. If there was a way to like order that and like send him fan mail and send him those, I think that would be hilarious to ever see him walking down the street in those.
Yeah, dude. That would be so funny. Like this, he's just like, hey, what's up? Oh man. Okay, what's next here? Go back to the Wish. Oh, I went too far. Got to go back to my cart.
Ooh. I'm getting those Croc Bass slippers for my dad for Father's Day. That's disgusting and amazing at the same time.
There are no words.
That looks so.
It's just a turd. April Fool's Day prank. Tool, gag, kids, gift, fake, human poop, gross joke, pooper, tricky toy. The only available color is brown.
That makes sense.
We don't need more angles and more images.
I think we get the hint.
Yeah.
I love that they put it on a seat too.
Yeah, like, drop something. All right, the next thing, slight escalation from poop is M67 Frag Grenade.
Oh my gosh, that's a surefire way to.
Turns out the M67 dummy model, no function. So it's just a fake one, fortunately.
Seriously though, but still, like.
Because you see just like pictures of this on those ads that they're like, get it on Wish, and you're like, yeah, Frag Grenade, and then you're just like, what the heck? What is that doing on Wish? And yeah, it's just a toy model, but still pretty funny.
Okay, it'd be enough to freak some people out. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
The prank in the worst way.
The next one is you can get your own tattoo kit.
Stop.
Yeah. Tattoo permanent, but apparently it's like a small one for like small tattoos and like quote permanent makeup.
Oh yeah, permanent eyebrows and stuff like that, and like.
But it's actually tattoos.
Man, I saw somebody on Survivor the other day, and it was like a season long ago. I'm taking care of my kid, whatever. Had some time to kill, and this lady, I was like, does she have like eyeshadow on? And my wife goes, yeah, that's permanent makeup. And I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I think it's high risk.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
Especially
high
for
reward, but
$16.
definitely high risk. Well, no, I mean,
Don't
like
slip.
the idea of permanent makeup in general, being like, yeah, we're just going to do it once and be done. Like,
Gosh.
don't mess up, buddy. So, yeah, your tattoo kit. And it comes in lots of different colors, too.
Good. I'm glad that we have options here.
Yeah. So if you want to do your own tattoo. Yeah, I think this was when I was starting to search for like adventure, camping, travel stuff. Just like kind of a funny shirt. It says, "Adventure, you say? I'll pack up my bags." It's got an alpaca. Like, I don't know, kind of funny and cute. Kind of like, I don't know how much like market demand there is for this shirt, but I don't know. I thought it'd be funny to add to the list.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that it would kind of just add at the end of a checkout. I don't know how many people are going on Wish and buying T-shirts, but
yeah, they're like, I really wish there was a shirt that proposed an adventure and concluded with an animal pun.
right.
But
very specific Google search.
But after shipping, it ends up being like $10. So I doubt they move that much of this, unless like you've got some cousin who just really likes alpacas or something. And you're like, perfect. So that was that.
This is where I'm going for all things like white elephant, like black, dark Santa gift exchange. Oh my gosh.
Just going to leave this here. That's a real product.
Oh
want to take a female camping with you? Yeah, that's a real product.
But it's like so. I love that it says female emergency stand-up urinal. I guess maybe because she doesn't want to squat in the wilderness, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so.
But you're still pulling down your pants?
While standing there.
Exactly.
And then the reviews.
Are they good?
Nah, it's nothing. Exactly like the pic.
Huh.
But yep, that's a real product. I feel like that's the sort of thing that would be on some like camping backpacking forum, and somebody would be like, I've never been backpacking before. Do I need one of these? And we'd be like, yep, real thing.
Oh my gosh.
And then so archery stuff. So no one on Wish knows how to shoot a bow. That's what I concluded from all of the archery stuff I found. But this was just like a summation of everything. So it shows the bow setup. There is an eagle. There are all the different colors. He's holding it like the bow's way too big for him. He's like not even like looking like no way he's looking through a peep. It's gigantic. The arrows are like photoshopped in. They're not even on the bow. It's got like an old school hostage rest with a rabbit sitting on top of it for whatever reason. And then the arrows, I guess they're showing that they can go through a board. And just in case you were wondering or not if it's cool, it says so right there. You could be like this or like this. And also like simple version, like totally different product. Like,
right.
Like not even close.
Wow.
Blitz Wolf. Like, and it doesn't
like,
even look like it's, I can't even tell if it's aluminum. Like, it almost just looks like freaking resin. like
Legos.
Yeah. Like, just like a big piece of like nylon or something.
That's like, oh my gosh. That is so scary that someone can actually just buy that for $25.
And also, look, the sight on here is just like old school, like one single brass pin. But like in the picture, like the first picture where it was telling me how cool it is, and it had an eagle and a rabbit. Like it's got like a knockoff True Glow sight and a knockoff limb saver here. But yeah, and top review is came with no arrows, but it's nice.
Haven't shot it yet, but it looks like a bow.
Like half of our like discussion on the main picture were about the arrows. And apparently with a 40-pound bow, 40-pound, not even a compound bow, note you can shoot 200 meters. Like, good luck, buddy. But there were like a bunch of archery ones when I was searching like outdoor adventure and shooting and stuff like that, because you can't have gun stuff. Apparently you can have an M67 frag grenade, but no gun stuff. So, but lots of like cheesy archery crap. So that was on there. Oh, this one, it was just a generic boot. Nothing special about the boot. I just particularly love the picture they used to market it. When you see it, you've got like this hero
just rock climbing it,
just like holding up this giant boot. And aside from that, it just, I don't know, looks like just a generic knockoff of, I don't even know what kind of boot, but I just like that guy.
That's where I don't know. I feel like there probably are some diamonds in the rough on Wish, but I'm not willing to spend however much money to find them.
Yeah.
I think most of it is just going to be gag gifts, and there's going to be a max limit of $10, which includes shipping if I ever buy anything for anybody off of Wish.
Look at the price structure on this one. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Normally this giant boot was $600. But lucky for you, today it's only $36.
Which, exactly. That person who's first going outdoors is like, I need my stand-up pee for my wife, and I need some boots. These will probably work for a weekend. Oh, like, wow. They were $599. Like, these must be good.
Yeah.
Which is actually something I learned about bourbon not too long ago. Is a long time ago when bourbon wasn't a thing.
Oh, I thought you said burden. Like either something is like a burden on you, like it's a pain, or like you're going out looking for birds.
No, bourbon. As in like whiskey.
I was out birding.
Out birding.
With my bourbon.
No, bourbon. During the time when everything was really coming to market and bourbon was fighting for a market share, a lot of distilleries were driving their price down in the hopes of getting people to buy it just because it was cheap. And they were even splitting it with like cutting the bourbon with vodka because they wanted it to be like less brown. I think part like brown had like a negative stigma with spirits. But Maker's Mark, which I don't really enjoy Maker's Mark a whole lot. This is not like an endorsement for them. But I think it's really interesting that Maker's Mark decided the complete opposite strategy, and they said, no, we're going to like actually raise our prices because we want people to think it's a quality like premium product. And it worked. Like they were on the like right side of the trend when like bourbon became a thing. They were like, oh yeah, no, we've been selling at this price for many years, and people just think it's good, where it could be the same exact as some of these other bourbons.
Well, and in that middle period, if they were selling equal sales volume, they were probably doing really well with that different margin. Never knew
exactly. That. Yeah, kind of crazy. Fun fact from me.
Yeah, no, that's pretty interesting. So this next one is another one that's not as much, I don't know, not shock value crazy. It's more just like, yeah, that price, yeah, sure it is. So it's a power inverter up to 1500 watts for $19. Like, yeah, that thing's not going to catch fire instantly. I don't know. People are saying it works good, but I wouldn't leave it alone.
You're going to call for a warranty on that thing. It's definitely going to be a dead number.
Yeah. $30 for a 1500 watt. And also it's a 230 volt. So it's not even like US output voltage. It's like full like European wall voltage output.
So, but it has like the complete universal socket, like female socket.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Also, I love when I see those on planes and people trying to figure them out. It cracks me up. People are like, they're like sitting in there trying to.
What do I do?
And I'm like, it literally fits everything. All you have to do is try to plug it in, and you're gonna get it right.
Just do it, buddy. All right.
Oh man.
The next item
All
is
right.
kind of the same thing. It's kind of like, this is a factory production item that is kind of a cool trend in the shooting market right now. Something that's normally about $400. And they don't even try to hide the name. A Trijicon RMR red dot for $33. Marked down from $38. I think normally it's about $3.99, probably $4.99. But like they don't even hide the fact that they're like the image is like US patent number.
Like you could find that in Academy right now.
Probably not even. Academy probably doesn't even carry like it's
That one.
Well, the real one's probably too high end for Academy.
Oh, sure. I know. I see what you're saying.
Because it's normally probably
Wait.
because Academy, like you'll get some red dots actually that are just perfectly fine for like $200, but this is probably 400. But like, yeah,
Dang.
Trijicon logo right there. Yeah, $33. I'm sure that's legit.
Well, and that's right. Like that's where it's like a diamond in a rough. Like a lot of those like products in like the hunting industry are made over there, and like they could just be taking some of them, or yeah, if there was like a scratch or maybe something that's slightly wrong with them, that they put them in the wish pile.
Yeah, but this has got to be like a clone of it. Like no way is that an actual Trijicon. I mean, people are saying it freaking works. But again, I don't know how much you can trust these reviews. Probably not.
Yeah, that's
much.
not something I want going out in the field at all.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe if it's a target thing, if you're just like going and plinking, but like that's not something I'm taking a chance on, something I'm actually doing for real.
Like anytime you can get the exact same thing for $400 or $33, like you should be suspicious. If it's like two different versions of technology, fine. But when it claims to be the exact same thing. All right, the next one. You know how you are really into moose hunting, but you don't have a good way to express it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the new Moose Hunting 3D print men hoodies, Harajuku fashion, hooded long sleeve pullover unisex streetwear, people will know that you're a moose hunter.
Oh my god!
Again, it's more just the kind of thing that who's looking for this? Who is like, found it?
Just what I've been looking for.
Available up to double hex. And
I might go bigger. Hold on, go back to that. That had a scroll bar.
Oh.
For the big daddies.
That's a serious moose hunter. That's a guy who's eating a lot of moose meat right there.
That guy is a moose.
Oh, that's funny. That's only $19. Oh, hold on though. Hold on. This might not be US sizing. That might be why.
The XXXL is actually an adult small.
Yeah, this is like Papua New Guinea pygmy size.
Yeah, that's actually so. My wife, she grabbed me a soccer jersey from when she was in Ghana when like the World Cup was going on back in like 2011, and she got it home. She's like, "It's the biggest size I could find," and it was like.
Those Ghanaians aren't real big.
No, and like I could barely fit it on. She goes, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "No, it's like fine. Like
It is what
it's
it
cool."
is.
Yeah, you can do anything about that.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, out of any of the ones that you show me tonight, which one would you pick?
Well, we're not done. We're not done. I got one more. Oh,
okay.
I didn't save the best for last though. This is another one that like the product isn't that ridiculous, but just the image they use. So it's just a fishing pole, but that's their image. It's just like the side angle of some fat dude lifting up like 6 Coke bottles to show you how strong it is, I guess.
Well, and like the layers of Photoshop in this image is ridiculous.
Yeah, you're like, that's definitely a different picture than that tree and that cabin and those rocks and the Coke bottles. And like, it's just, but like the fact that it is Photoshop with all those layers is somebody's like, you know what this needs? like it's not just like this was intentional. Like it ended up this way. I don't know. Of all these, what's your favorite? What do you think?
Oh man, my
Wait, let me go
favorite,
back
the
to the
one that
cart.
I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna buy those bass slippers for my dad, I think, for Father's Day. He's retired now and he likes wearing slippers
It's a
like
good Father's Day. Yeah, yeah, that's funny.
slam dunk. I would have said the fishing pole because a collapsible fishing pole is perfect for somebody who has to travel to go wherever.
What's funny
But
is like I didn't even realize that it was a telescopic fishing pole. Like I didn't even realize that it was collapsible. I was just so distracted by like this guy and his like Pepsi challenge or whatever he's got going on over here. Oh, that's funny.
we got one of those actually for my dad when I was like probably 10 years old for a Father's Day gift. And I think he used it a handful of times and he collapsed it and put it on his workbench in the garage, and he just could not open it like the next year when we went out fishing. And I was like, maybe not the
We
best
say
idea.
it collapses. We don't guarantee it'll extend back, but it will definitely collapse.
Exactly.
What else?
Well said.
Of those, what do you think was what are in your top hits?
Oh, the most intriguing, I think, you made a good point. Like the shrimp lure is something that, if it's cheap enough, which it seems all right, like, I don't know. If that worked, I'd be shocked. One, two, I don't know how often I fish at night, and so I don't know. Like if it's. I mean, I guess nothing on that page is really reasonable. But even if I did buy it, like I don't know when I would ever even be able to put myself in a situation to use that for fishing, if that makes sense.
I think it would just be hilarious if you're like with a whole bunch of people who are like really serious about fishing and they show up with all their gear, and then you just reel that in and you're like, we're gonna get a big one. You just show up with so much just bravado and be like, nah. This is what they like.
Yes. How about for yourself though?
Oh, well, you named off a lot of the good ones. I think just the ridiculousness of the Nicolas Cage pattern hoodie and sweatpants, like just trying to like perceive of a universe where somebody could wear this is just hilarious to me. Like any context, just imagine someone doing anything but in this.
At least 16 people, funny. It looks like.
And, if somebody really liked Nicolas Cage, it'd be a hilarious joke gif. So I like that one. What else? There's so many things on here. I thought the Moose Hunter was pretty funny just because it's like, who knew that was a line of apparel that was even a possibility? I don't know. You named a lot of the good ones.
You know you're going to get the poop. Don't lie. Don't send that poop to my doorstep.
Yeah, that's a shockingly, it's a frightening turd.
I feel like your family would love that too. Like that would be definitely used many a time.
Yeah, and it would just be like this like continual joke that never ends, and be like, "Who's got the turd?" Just be like, "Stop it! Don't tell people that." Yeah. The bacon socks kind of funny. I don't know. They're all pretty good for their own. Also, just the IP in pools. It's like somebody's like, "Yeah, gotta warn everybody."
For sure.
Give them a fair shake here.
I might get that for my father-in-law for Father's Day because he goes to a timeshare every year. Could you just see him in the corner of the pool, just like hanging out? Yep.
There was a Dimitri Martin joke. He was like, lots of people pee in pools, but that's decidedly different from peeing into pools. That little preposition makes a huge difference at the party.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Man, this was fun. Just a chance to find all these silly, ridiculous products. I'm tempted to check out right now with my $450 shopping cart and get all this crap shipped to me. No, I'm not going to do it. It was just fun to look at these. Just good to have a laugh. Great to have you on the show just to mess around a little bit. But I had fun. Not really any moral of this story, just general silliness today. But until next time, stay safe, be free, and never stop seeking adventure.